Okay, so here is my second video. I'm gonna combine yesterday and today again because yesterday I wasn't able to make a video. My phone was being weird, and I made one and it deleted it. I got whatever. Okay, so yesterday was an interesting day for as far as the baths and stuff, the oxygen baths. It was really interesting because I woke up nice, refreshed, and good and everything again, and drove to Las Vegas, totally no problems again. By the time I got here, I had a headache, but it was a different kind of headache, which different is good because it wasn't just the pressure that I regularly feel in a certain part of my head, like just gnawing at me. It was a headache kind of, but it felt like my head was kind of full of air. It wasn't in a particular place or anything. It's just kind of, my head felt full and kind of chemically. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure it was detoxing because it was just a very different, definitely not a migraine, but it was definitely painful. And that's what was happening on my way up to Las Vegas in the car. And then I got in the bath, and that headache actually didn't go away. It kind of intensified in the bath. Then I did some meditation while I was bathing, and I breathed through it. I took my balance of nature, and I took some balance of nature while I was in the bath, and it was so interesting. Immediately my headache went away. Like that detox pain. I put my fruits and I took 2 different drinks. I put my fruits and veggie powder in water, took my fruits, and then I took my veggies. I took them in water and I drank them, and the pain went away like almost immediately. It was really interesting. Then I went to I took a break, and then by my second bath in the afternoon, I had a headache again, but it was the pressure type headache. But I could handle things. It was interesting because I had this headache, but my mental clarity was there. I had the normal painful headache with the ability to think and speak, and it was really awesome. And then and that's how that bath was. Then by the third bath, once again that chemical feeling headache came back, and I took the bath. I didn't take balance of nature this time, but I drank the Kaqun water after the bath, and I drank 1.5 liters throughout the day. And the headache, that chemical feeling headache, remained until I got home. But I drove home, no problems driving. I wasn't in too much pain to function. I could have completely coherent conversations. I could handle stress as it came to me, and that couldn't normally happen. Then last night, I was just so sick of driving back and forth to Las Vegas, and I called my husband and I said, "Hey Cedric, we need to find a place for me to stay for the next couple of weeks because this is too much. I'll just come home for like the first day of school on Monday and back to school night on Thursday, and I'll come back home when I need to, but this is such an intense therapy. We might as well let's just do what we can. And do we know anybody I could stay with?" So he found some family of one of our really, really close family friends, and I have a place to stay now, but I didn't have any help with my kids. And over the weekend when I started doing this therapy, it was fine. It was no big deal. I didn't need help because Cedric was home, and he's just super dad and amazing, and took care of them, helped with my sister moving and all kinds of he's just amazing. And I had no stress about the kids. But then last night, I was trying desperately to find somebody to help me with Harvey and Jurgen, and I couldn't find anybody. normally a bunch of people have replied lately. It was just too late to get a hold of any of my family. Side note. Anyway, that would have put me into a massive anxiety attack, because I wouldn't have known what to do. And I did feel some feelings of, okay, well, this is bad timing. I can't do this. I have to give up the therapy. But my heart knew this is the thing that just might change my life forever. Like, I just might not ever focus on the stroke again, because I might be healthier than I've ever been. Between the oxygen therapy, the oxygenated water therapy at Balance of Nature, and Bright Line Eating, I think I will be the most healthy I have ever been. Anyway, I ended up Cedric is just amazing. He's like, Helena, this is changing your life, and if it really truly is changing your life this much and for good, then I'll do whatever I have to do to help you with the kids, because you need this. Well, anyway, this morning I woke up, I found it super easy daycare, no big deal. They're way excited to go play with a bunch of friends. School starts for them next week. It's not a big deal. But last night, I thought it was a huge deal, and I was a little bit bummed out, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. But then I didn't stay awake thinking about it. I didn't veg out on Netflix. I didn't go eat my feelings. I just went to sleep. That was my panic attack, and that was a completely manageable panic attack. It was fantastic. And so then this morning, once again, my alarm goes off. I wake right up, and I get up and I get going. I'm refreshed. I take the kids to daycare. I come to Las Vegas. I take my baths, and I feel like there's a lot on my plate right now. And so throughout the first bath, was handling home stuff and work stuff and school stuff, and there was a lot, and I really felt a lot of pressure, but I handled it. I handled all of it. There was no freaking out, there was no anger, there was no nothing. And then I haven't had a headache all day, the entire day. It's 5:00 p.m. St. George time, and I've not had a headache all day long. That's unheard of. I haven't not had a headache in this long, and it's not like I've had this totally stress-free, relaxed day. I mean, I've forced myself to do self-care, and I've forced myself to take these baths and figure things out, but I've had a lot to handle. And in my baths, I've been working all day, checking emails and handling my kids and handling their school. And I even got into a bit of a fight with my husband on accident. It was a text fight. I actually wasn't mad. I just brought up a sensitive subject, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to hear about my marriage life. But nothing. Usually, that would, even though I didn't start that text conversation angry, it ended up kind of being a fight, and I would have been offended, and it would have sent me off into a reeling anger episode, and nothing. I got done with that conversation, and I was a little bit angry towards the end, and then I thought to myself, oh, he didn't understand what I was saying. I moved on. I let him finish his work day. I mean, he's still doing it. I called him a few minutes ago, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I wasn't mad, and I'm still not mad, and I'm sorry. I didn't do that a week ago. If he got mad and didn't understand what I was saying, as amazing as Cedric is, I still would have found a reason to get mad at him and derail. So that was good. I have one more bath today, and then I'm staying in Las Vegas tonight, and then tomorrow it's gonna be just more focused, and I'm really excited to see at the end of this. I don't even know if I'm going to have much to report at the end of 2 weeks, because I think I'll be just feeling good. I'll be better. I am really interested. I mean, it was really cool to get all of these anxiety triggers and not have the anxiety attack. Not that I didn't get mad, not that I didn't get nervous, not that I didn't get anything, but I feel like I actually handled things today that I would not have handled before. A week ago, I would not have handled the things today. They might sound like no big deal, everyday kind of things to you or to a normal person, and maybe they are, I don't know, but they would have been huge. So yeah, I'll report back tomorrow.